last night I had the privilege of sitting with University of Tennessee coach Pat Head Summitt as she received the top award presented by the National Alzheimer's Association. This is the Sargent and Eunice Shriver Profiles in Dignity Award, and it was presented by their well-known daughter, Maria. No one could have been more deserving of this award than Coach Summitt. As the nation knows, she was diagnosed with early onset dementia, or Alzheimer's, almost a year ago. She made the decision to both go public with this diagnosis and continue coaching her beloved Lady Vols. Now she has decided to give up her coaching job after 38 years to help lead the fight against Alzheimer's. She and her son Tyler have established the Pat Head Summitt Foundation to carry on this battle that is and will be so very, very important to millions of people. Pat Head Summitt is certainly the most admired and respected woman in Tennessee. She is my most famous constituent and a longtime friend. I've been honored on 2 occasions to be her honorary assistant coach. The first time was on her 25th anniversary as a coach, and the second time was a few years later against Vanderbilt on the last home game of the season. Before that game, we were given a scouting report, and Tennessee had beaten Vanderbilt in Nashville by 30 points, so it is accurate to say that the team was fairly confident about the game. However, at halftime, the game was almost tied, and the Lady Vols came into the locker room with their heads hanging down. That is when I saw Coach Summitt go into action. She got into each young woman's face like a baseball manager arguing with an umpire. She started with Lady Vol Teresa Jeter and told her in a drill sergeant's voice that she was going through a pity party out there, and Coach Summitt was having no part of it and was giving her 2 minutes to make her presence known on that court, or she was going to yank her out of there so fast it would make her head swim. When we went back out for the second half, the first thing that happened was that Teresa Jeter stole the ball, took it down court, and scored her first 2 points of the game. The Lady Vols went on a 20-0 run, and Vanderbilt called a timeout. A spectator in the stands whom I had not seen because there were 20,000 people there sent his card down to me on the bench and said, "Jimmy, great halftime coaching. Come again." But it was not me. It was Coach Summitt. In fact, when she was staring each one of her players in the face at halftime in an intensely angry, very loud voice, I was just glad I was not one of those players. Coach Summitt is the winningest coach in basketball history with 1,098 victories. Her teams have won 16 Southeastern Conference championships and 8 national championships. She has coached in 18 Final Fours. She has an 84 percentage winning record as head coach. But to me, her most impressive statistic is a 100% graduation rate, and she did not allow her players to take easy courses. Let me repeat that. Every player who has ever played for Coach Summitt in her 38 years has graduated. She made sure they were prepared for life after basketball, and almost all of her players have been successful after leaving the University of Tennessee. On top of all this, she has never had a question raised about her recruiting or any NCAA violation. She has shown through the years that you do not have to cheat in sports to win and be very successful. She has succeeded at her most important job, being a mother, and raising her fine son Tyler, who is following in his mother's footsteps and will soon start his first job as an assistant coach for the Marquette women's basketball team. Coach Summitt is a member of the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, was NCAA Coach of the Year an unprecedented 7 times. In 2000, she was named the Naismith Coach of the Year. Pat Head Summitt is a woman of honor and integrity. She has been a great success because of her very hard work, dedication, determination, and discipline. Most of her success she credits to hard-working parents and lessons learned on her family's Tennessee farm. This nation is a better place today because of her work with young people and the inspiring example that she has set for all of us. Coach Pat Head Summitt is truly a great American, and I am proud to call her one of my constituents, and as I said, one of my very close friends.